At times in 2020, it can feel like the walls are closing in. Like the world is speeding up and there's no place to take a breath, to enjoy life's simple joys. And then we get to kickoff. And then, for 3.5 hours, we smile, we cheer, we anguish, we jeer. And we also celebrate. In this past Thanksgiving weekend, we were able to do just that. Celebrate the game. In Corvallis, it was a moment that will go down in history. Jamar Jefferson went off.
82 yards, my goodness.
The rivalry, while nameless for the moment, reminded us that it had a depth that will last for another 124 years. And then in big games, all some players need is a chance.
So now, Chance Nolan will take his first snap. 4th and goal. Nolan will try to sneak it, and he pushes in.
To prove they belong on the grand stage of college football.
Amazing. Wow. His first play for the Beavers is a touchdown that puts Oregon State ahead, and Oregon State will pull off one of the more improbable wins that the Beavers have ever had.
Speaking of big games, the script for Cal and Stanford could only be written by football gods, as the arm of Thomas Booker looked like that of a Greek god.
Blocked! Stanford has it! Is that the play that sends the Axe back to the South Bay?
David Shaw leapt to the sky.
Hey, you can tell he's a Division I athlete. He's good enough. He's good enough for sure.
Beavs fans rushed the field. And in Seattle, we witnessed a comeback that was ignited by Jimmy Lake's halftime speech.
You know, last night we said we were going to be in a street fight. And I told him at halftime, hey, now we got to go punch him now. We got to go throw some haymakers.
50-50 ball, and Washington comes down with it.
Elijah Molden celebrated. Their coach Will Harris did too. And in LA, Demetric Felton has Bruin fans saying, we want in on that celebration too.
Bounces outside, cuts inside, breaks another tackle, and Felton still on his feet. They can't bring him down.
The Buffs had a non-conference game. Yes, it's 2020. And for Nate Landman and Carl Durrell, their 3-0 start has Buff fans thinking about South title plans. So the week it was, never predictable. But that is where we are. It's life, and one thing we've learned this football season, one can never look too far ahead, that is. So this weekend, let's hope that ASU, USC, and Washington State get to compete. And that for all Pac-12 fans, we get to see 6 games and watch athletes who are elite.
Touchdown, Stanford.
Because no matter what, we get to celebrate this game for 3.5 hours. We get a break to watch young men do what they dream of.
Handed it off to Jamar Jefferson into the end zone. Touchdown.
Which in a word is to simply play.